Pick your poison. Today's team, the Seattle Mariners. I'll introduce Trevor to the segment. What we're doing is a little carousel around the league to teams that are still involved in the postseason, not focusing in on any of their particular games right now. We want this thing to last, okay? If someone sees this a week from now and the Mariners are still going, they want to know, why should I be rooting for Seattle right now? What stands out? So there is the lack of success. I'll just throw out one easy one, and then Trevor lives in the area, so he'll give you a lot more. But there is one team that has never made it to a World Series, not to win a World Series. Obviously, they haven't won, but one team that has never made it to a World Series, Trevor. And would you believe that it's the Seattle Mariners?
I would believe that, yes. I am well aware of that. I mean, we saw there was a guy in tears in the stands, and everyone's like, why is that guy in tears? They haven't won a home game in 24 years. There's been a lot of people giving their testimonials saying, yeah, like they haven't won since I was 6 and I'm 30. Like it's been a long time. It's been a long time. They've never been like we didn't even get our hopes up yet. Like we had like one time to the ALCS once, I believe. And guess who we lost to? And I'm saying we because I grew up a Mariners fan. The Yankees. So like it's a tough time. It's a tough place to be a baseball fan. It's not necessarily a baseball hotbed one because it rains 9 months of the year up here. So we need this. We need this. It's been a while. And this team is one of the most complete teams we've had as far as I can remember. Like good guys, the guy middle lineup, the studs are being the studs. The pitching is the pitching. The bullpen has been great. Like, I mean, they're well poised and they've never been there. One interesting thing that I think that people at home might find interesting, that if they're able to match up against another team, say they do move on, say they do end up making the World Series, and they get to match up against the Brewers, right? The Brewers also have never won a World Series. So, first of all, we would get a winner that we'd never had before, and two, the Brewers were originally the Seattle Pilots, who were only here from 70 to 71 and then moved over to Milwaukee. That's why they had the same color scheme as the Mariners, old schools. So it would be a World Series between two teams that started in Seattle, which I think would be also pretty interesting, and just a very Stara Langs type Tim Kirchin type of fact there. So, I mean, sometimes you just want to see a team who's never done it before do it. I don't know. That's fun for me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's the pilot series. We'll term it here before it happens, if it happens. But that is the way that they'll market it. It's a good story. Yeah, I mean, for some fans, Kratz, they feel bad for fan bases if they have not experienced winning a World Series. So maybe you're a fan of a team that's won a World Series ever. And you're like, I would love this fan base, which is a good fan base. They have a good ballpark, and they'll pack that ballpark when they get a product that is worth packing the ballpark for. This is a place that you can root for.
Adopt this team. And Seattle, well, everyone talks about it raining all the time. Dude, it's so nice. You're going to go to an outdoor game and the roof is going to be closed and you won't get rained on. It's tremendous. Like everything about being a Seattle Mariners fan for the next month is going to suck you in. The biggest reason I'm going to suck you in to be a Mariners fan, you get to get a jersey that says Big Dumper on it. Like you get to get the guy who everything is going right. You're going to join a team that you get to cheer for Big Dumper, who has done everything this year. There's no way he's going to allow his team to lose. So you might as well hop on the train and enjoy the ride, because I loved going out to Seattle. I love watching Big Dumper hit. They have Julio Rodríguez, who is a superstar / maybe an all-star. And they play with so much energy and excitement with Josh Naylor at first base. Like this team has, to me, they have the grit to make it all the way. But as a fan, you can't not get behind this team. Like they're all a bunch of dudes where you're like, yeah, we got this.
And I'm going to go here, Trevor, because we haven't brought it up in a while, but the fan frustration index was sky high for the Mariners not long ago. Okay. You had been waiting for a winning window. They went through a rebuild. They built up a stud starting staff, a really good farm system, and not much offense until this year. This year, they not only figured it out, and their stars were stars, like Julio Rodríguez. Cal Raleigh did things that nobody ever could have dreamed of, really, from a catcher in general. But then on top of that, they add Naylor at the deadline, Eugenio Suarez at the deadline. This is a team that a couple of years ago had the famous line about just trying to get by 54% of the time, and things hopefully will go our way. So this is a long ways from that to actually prove to your fan base that you give a crap, because there have been significant issues there. It starts at the tippy top. Ownership didn't do what they said they were going to do initially in terms of spending, but Jerry Dipoto, with his trades, has saved the day at the deadline to give them a complete lineup. So I think it's worth rooting for that as well. That as frustrated as you are right now as a fan of a team that's not in it, or maybe a fan that's barely ever in it, Pirates, maybe things can turn around.
Yep. I love
Just worth bringing that up. Wanted to throw that out there. So anyway, if you want to root for the Mariners, hope we convinced you. If not, then you can check out one of our other videos where we tell you why you should root for Team Blank.